Hello, YouTube. It's your main man, BTM, and we are back live. I tried to tell you guys that Trump coin was not over. People are telling me left and right it was a pump and dump. It was a scam coin. It was over. I told you guys this was just the beginning. I don't know why nobody listens or nobody could figure it out, but the Trump coin is just starting, right? It is here for the long haul. This is a long-term play, right? And it just got listed on Coinbase. I think I got my information wrong because I thought it only was going to be listed yesterday, but apparently everybody's telling me it just happened today. So let me know in the comments, right? Let's get the comments going. Need your feedback. We're live for feedbacks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. But let me know, right? Let me know in the comments. So this is here. This is meme coins, right? And for meme coins, this is Trump at $47.92. You can see the green is going up. Current market cap 9.5 billion. 9.5 billion. 9.5 billion. It is going to flip ship. I told you guys. I've been telling you guys. Black Swan event's going to happen. Something's going to come out of the blue. There is a coin that we don't know about that is going to come and start ripping through crypto. It is going to wreak havoc on the market, right? And you can see clearly we are on the verge of flipping SHIB, right? And when SHIB flips, SHIB is going to go down. So let me know in the comments, when do you think official Trump coin, Trump token is going to flip SHIB? The Trump administration is literally printing money, right? Literally printing money. But let me know in the comments. Let's get the comments going. And this is still going up. It is up 29.78%, 9.5 billion market cap. So let's go to the bubbles. And yesterday, at this point, everything was red. You can see here, Melania is up 28.8%. Trump token is up 38.1. AI16Z is up 32%. Caspa's even up 9%. So you guys were crying about the market's dead, the market's gone. Somebody lied to you. The market came back full force today. And you guys are saying Trump didn't mention Bitcoin. Bitcoin's done. Bitcoin's up 4%. We are at 107,000. So somebody didn't get the memo, right? Everything is green. Freaking Nacho's up 12%. Popcat is up 21%. Bonk is up 14.7%. Fetch is up 8.1%. I wish I would have got more yesterday while it was down. It was a freaking fire sale yesterday, and people are complaining about the price going down. Now look at it. Everything turned around in less than 24 hours. Trump coin is up 30%. So let's see here. 47.72. Yesterday, Trump coin was 36.35. The all-time high is 75. I think we're going to get to $50, $60 today, and it's going to keep pumping. I suspect it is going to cross the all-time high by this weekend. People are going to get paid on Friday and over the weekend, and they're going to dump most of their checks in the Trump coin, and it is going to rocket. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Do you think it's a buy, or do you think it's a sale, or do you think it is a hold? Let me know what you guys think. Let me get some comments. Somebody, anybody, everybody, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to sign up for the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page. We are over 1,300, finally. So let's see. Hey, who is this guy? I know that guy. Who is this? Interesting. But yeah, on the move, go, go, go higher. Official Trump coin, $44.24. That was 3 hours ago. Currently, it is $47. So the pump and dump thing, get it out your mind. Uh, Coinbase would not have listed it if they thought it was a pump and dump. Neither would Robinhood. You guys have any idea how hard it is to get on Robinhood? You think Robinhood's playing games with these scam tokens and this fake crypto and this pump and dump garbage? Please, please take a minute, take a breath, go walk around the block and actually think about what is going on here. This is a long-term play, right? And come to play games with y'all. They're not here to mess around and FUD y'all. Ain't here for no pretend market. These guys are here for MONEY. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit your main man up with a super chat. But let's get back to business. Breaking news, Trump is officially live for trading on Coinbase and Robinhood. And I could have sworn it happened yesterday, but this is confirmation. It is here and it is live. So, breaking news, Trump reclaims 47 billion market cap. Indicators point to a breakout. And if 47 billion ain't a breakout, what is the freaking breakout? What the freak is going on here, guys? Please tell me in the comments. Tomorrow or after will be above $100. I can't believe it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Do you think it'll be above $100 tomorrow? If it is, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go ahead and cash out. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Do you think we should keep holding or should we cash out? Let me know in the comments because this is far more than what I expected, right? I don't even know what I thought would happen, but above $100 is not what I was planning for. I don't even know how high this is going. People are saying that it could run up past Dogecoin, right? We already know it's going to flip SHIB, right? And it flips SHIB, SHIB might disappear. People might pull all the money out of all the liquidity out of SHIB and invest in Trump coin because we saw the market. It's literally pulling all the liquidity out of all the tokens across the market, right? It's pulling everything down and pumping Trump coin. So I don't know. I don't know if this is even legal or if there is anything here. This is the resistance is 46.7 on the 5-minute chart. We are below it again. And this is the all-time high at 67. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart says we are pushing up against resistance again. MACD cross, we are losing volume. There is a MACD coming. So I don't know what you guys think. On the 1-hour chart, looks like it busted below 46, came down. And there is another red candle, and this is the all-time high, which was Sunday. So I'm waiting for another push-up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Somebody, anybody, everybody. Comment, comment, comment. Don't be afraid, right? Go ahead and comment. And let's see, still at 5.8 billion market cap. Volume versus cap 185.1. I've never seen this volume versus cap over 100, right? I've been looking at crypto for years. I've never seen it this high. So I don't know. This is unprecedented territory. This is Crypto Bull. Tomorrow, oh, we just read that. Breaking news: Trump is about to break 800K on-chain holders. What? Shut the front door. 800K holders? And you think people are gonna dump this? I don't understand some people's logic. I think people just be talking to get views and likes and shares. If you think people are going 800,000 people are gonna dump, you don't understand what's going on. I think you just be wanting to talk and make comments. There is no way 800,000 holders are gonna dump anything. Breaking news: Coinbase has officially listed President Trump meme coin. Trump on Fox News: We are back. Retail is coming. Trump meme coin launched 9 p.m. Eastern Time Friday. Hit record 14 billion valuation Monday. Available on Solana blockchain. Trading on most exchanges. Trump, Melania unroll meme cryptocurrencies. They are buying Trump 21 minutes ago. Is this okay? So this is hundreds, thousands, millions. 800 million USDT. 800 million USDT. 779 million USDT transferred from the Treasury to Coinbase. What? Why is the Treasury transferring to Coinbase? Something weird is going on. Most powerful force in crypto has broken into the top 20 cryptocurrencies by market cap, according to Coin Market Cap. And let's check that out. What are we looking for? So this is just meme coins. I was looking at full ranking earlier. Now we'll see here. Number 20 is SHIB. Trump is number 23 at 909.3 billion. Gets to 10 billion, it's going to flip Polkadot and wrapped Ethereum. And then coming for Shiba Inu. So all the Shiba Inu holders, be weary. Trump is on your heel. And if it does cross over the 10 billion, 12 billion mark, it is a straight rocket to Hedera and Sui and wrapped Ethereum? Can't be. Can't be. I don't know, guys. I just started trading. Should I hold on 48 and 50? What is that? G Lake? What? Can't even say that. But I can't offer you financial advice. I would hold for now and see how things go. If it dips below 40, then I would be looking to make a move. But if it's staying above 45 and above 40, I would hold because things are looking weird. Trump is back at 47. This is the poll. This Neo City, uh, Trump back at 47. Neo City poll holding 70%, buying more, 30% already sold, zero. Ain't nobody sold, right? Ain't nobody selling Trump. What kind of moron would sell it if it's pumping again? And 0% don't have. So basically, most of the people in crypto have at least some Trump, right? This is OKX. This is back to Turbo. But yeah, this is just a quick video. Wanted to get the word out. Why is this 20? No, I got 15 more minutes. Money, smart money, or buyer's remorse? No. What does no mean? Give me some more information there, Slick. What does no mean? But yeah, uh, looks like Trump is back in effect. Go back to the 5-minute chart, see what's going on. Looks like there is a red candle. MACD has crossed. Volume is pumping again. We'll zoom out a little bit. Actually, we'll zoom in. Why is this so tight? Let's see what the word is in these YouTube streets. Oh, no. See if there's any motion on the Trump coin. You said everybody in crypto has at least some. Oh, yeah, you're right. Not yet, they don't, but they're coming. It's on freaking Coinbase and Robinhood. They're coming, smart money. I don't know. I know why. I know why. Smart money. What do you got? What do you got for smart money? What's the deal? Deal. Dogecoin rally confirmed. Price prediction. Yeah, sit down somewhere. What am I thinking about on Dogecoin, bro? Breaking Trump coin news. The U.S. is buying. Must watch. Let's see what this guy has to say.
What's going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you on. Guys, today we got some breaking news for Trump coin and the overall cryptocurrency market. But remember, as always, I like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor, but rather I always try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. And if you're new around here, smash the like button down below and consider subscribing channel. A lot of things to discuss today in the video. Before we even jump in and talk about the market, remember, guys, if you want to support the channel, there's a link down below for Moonshot. Get your free $100, up to $100, I should say, of meme coins when you sign up with my link down below for Moonshot. Take advantage of free money when it presents itself to you. Again, to all the new subscribers, thank you very much. I know we've had about 4,000 new subs in the last few days as I've been covering Trump coin, but the overall market is looking bullish. Crypto is on a tear right now, and it's for obvious reasons. There's a lot of catalysts that we're looking into right now, especially ETF filings, pro crypto policy being implemented in the US, the new SEC task force that's looking to set up the regulatory framework to then be pro crypto. As Trump has been promising, it's happening. BTC above 106,000, approaching 107, Ethereum at 3,500, and even Trump coin. Trump coin is up. It is at $42. For those of you that were able to buy during yesterday's video at $30 when I talked about the double bottom, congratulations. Big gains, big wins. And I think, again, this is still the beginning of the rally. Imagine some of the things that we talk about today actually go into place and are approved by governing bodies. First and foremost, DGen News breaking. Trump, Bonk, and Doge ETFs filed with the SEC. Filings are literally happening in front of our eyes. And it says here, this is the filing. I'm going to make my screen a little bit smaller so you guys can see the full screen on there. The information is prospectus is not complete and may be changed. The funds may not sell these securities until the registration statement filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission is effective. So we're seeing right now that Rex, Osprey, Trump ETF, ETH, BTC Sol, XRP Bonk, and Doge. They don't only want BTC anymore, guys. They want your Ethereum, they want your Solana, and they want your Trump coins. So understand right now we have front-run institutions in buying this cryptocurrency early. So that should be your conviction right there, is there's interest across multi-billion dollar, maybe even multi-trillion if BlackRock steps in, of starting to buy ETFs in these speculative meme coins. Now, also, Coinbase assets. Also, another catalyst that happened today, 17 minutes ago, official Trump coin is now live on Coinbase and in the Coinbase iOS and Android apps with the experimental label. Coinbase customers can now log in and sell, convert, send, receive, or store these assets. Folks, we front-ran institutions. Keep that in the back of your mind. Trump's all-time high was $75 per coin. He is now the president of the United States of America. If the pro-crypto policy continues, we break out for Bitcoin and go to 300K, then where does that put Trump coin? This could become a multi-hundred, maybe even $1,000 coin. So again, for those of you that didn't get shaken out yesterday, Trump coin is significantly up over the last even 6 hours, 12%. And now we're approaching actually almost 40% uptick since last night's correction. So again, but if you're not able to weather volatility, stomach the storm, then this is probably not the place for you. That's what I'm going to say. And then we also had some breaking news about it was Brian Armstrong goes in, and here's from DB. DB, one of the biggest related cryptocurrency information hub, tier 10K or DB. SEC launches crypto task force led by Commissioner Pierce. And then we're going to talk about Brian Armstrong's Bitcoin price prediction for the future. SEC crypto task to establish clear regulatory framework. This is extremely bullish. Will they just let us do what we want? That's the question. Washington, D.C., January 21st, 2025, today. Today, the SEC chairman, Mark T. Yida, again, guys, very pro crypto. He has cryptos in his own portfolio. Launched a crypto task force dedicated to developing comprehensive and clear regulatory framework for crypto assets. Commissioner Hester Pierce will lead the task force. Richard Gabert, senior advisor to the acting chair, and Taylor Asher, senior policy advisor to the acting chair, will serve as the task force's chief of staff and chief of policy, respectively. So for those of you that, again, are still sidelined when it comes to the cryptocurrency industry, understand that the market is going to go way higher. There's going to be so much buy pressure because if you open the floodgates to Bitcoin strategic beats, so look at this, Bitcoin just broke 107,000 live on this video. If the SBR, Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, gets approved in the US, other countries will follow. We will see hundreds, if not thousands of countries across the entire world start to prepare and set up Bitcoin Strategic Reserves, or SBR. And I mentioned Coinbase. The CEO price prediction for Bitcoin came out earlier today as well. And this is what he said. And I'm quoting. In a CNBC interview, Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, has stated that Bitcoin's value is set to soar to multiple millions. He also proposed the establishment of Strategic Bitcoin Reserve by the United States, a move he believes could lead to G20 nations follow in suit. Guys, if you're not bullish, it's time to get bullish. The overall market is looking exceptional. Be prepared, not surprised, because when they panic, we will continue to buy up their coins and pounds. Do not sell your coins to them at these levels. I think, again, we go way, way, way higher. We're seeing peace treaties across the entire universe. We're seeing excitement. We have Elon Musk, the freaking Doge father, in-house, and he has his own government layer to help reduce government spending, hopefully figure out the issues with inflation, and the rest is history. I appreciate your support as always. That's all I had for you all. And until next time, as always, everybody, keep investing. Peace.
So again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I need to pick up the kids real quick, but I'm going to put a video on and I'll be back. But as he says, this is just the beginning, guys. And as Westside saying, people don't understand how big the police reported your account. The police are also informed. Not joking. Man, bro, get a life, please. Anyway, yeah, people don't realize how much influence the president has already. All big exchanges listed. Less than a week. Hold this. I have 50 and I'm not selling. Yeah, I got 52, bro. And if it gets in the hundreds, we're going to be straight. And if it gets to even higher, bro, we are running. So I would say not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But yeah, it's going to run. I'm telling you guys, not financial advice. Do what you want to, but I'm here to make a couple of bucks. And this is the way. Yeah, let me start this video and I'll let you know what you think. I'm going to start this and I will be back shortly.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Nicholas Merton here from DataDash, and today is January 20th. of 2025. Well, folks, I hope you all are having a fantastic day wherever you are, because in today's video, I want to spend some time to have a real one-on-one conversation with you guys. Not only because Bitcoin has come back up here above the 21-day and is pushing towards new all-time highs here potentially in the next 24, 48 hours, but beyond that as well, I want to spend some time to talk about the official Trump meme coin launch and the following meme coins from Melania, potentially ones from Barron and other family members of the Trump family, and just this whole kind of celebrity meme coin craze and meme coins in general. I want to talk about obviously how you can go about best trading these, but I also want to have a little bit of a conversation about what this means for crypto going forward. So let's just go ahead and quickly run through Bitcoin, and I want to dive into that as well. So the first thing here, just want to let you guys know about, we've basically changed the trend here. We've been able to reclaim above the 21-day. We had a pullback here from around 106 down to 100,000. We reclaimed that as support on the 21-day. Perfect timing. Nice breakout here. So far, the bulls are in charge now. The trend has changed. The big thing I'm going to say above all, guys, before all the stuff we talk about, again, bear in mind, watch these ETF inflows. Watch whether or not we start getting these upper double-digit numbers in the $50,000 to $70,000 range. We are going to need that. And outside of that as well, we also want to see what MicroStrategy is doing. Is it going to be another single-digit thousand Bitcoin purchase, or are we going back into double digits? That is what really matters most here, okay? Now, of course, there's the narrative of the strategic reserve, things like that. We'll kind of talk about that later. But I want to go ahead here and talk, obviously, about what is on everyone's mind right now. And don't worry, I'm not going to get political or anything like that. It doesn't have to do with being pro-Trump or anti-Trump or anything like that. I actually, at the end of the day, I was very happy to hear that the Trump administration is generally pro-crypto, because I think there is, in areas like DeFi, Bitcoin is a kind of hedging, kind of alternative asset. I think overall, these are all very good things. And I'm happy to see that we're finally maybe going to have the right regulatory environment where these ideas can actually thrive. What I got to spend some time to talk about, though, is another category of crypto, which is obviously the center point of focus, and where Trump has actually kind of gotten himself directly involved, and that's the launching of his own meme coin. And as you all probably know by now, I don't probably have to be the one to tell you this, it has been a huge success. It is absolutely ballooned. I don't think anyone is surprised by that. Once it became clear that his page hadn't been hacked on X and this was real, which I think for somebody who was just still kind of unbelievable at the time, the Trump, token, in this case the meme coin that it launched, started out I think less than $1, maybe like $1 or $2, and the earliest centralized exchange that we have is that it launched basically here around $7 or $8, but it was cheaper than that. So for people who got into this at the right time, have easily made a 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, potentially 50x on their money. And it has been probably one of the most lucrative trades in the past, probably in the entirety of this bull market, considering the time frame you were able to make that multiple, and considering if you were able to just simply be there with capital at the time to make that trade, it was probably one of the easiest bets, even if his Twitter profile had been hacked, right? So again, I want to start by just saying here, for those who did make the trade, before I get into my whole rant and rave, if you got into it, congratulations. Take some profits. If you made life-changing money, do not get caught holding the bag. Take a little bit off the table. You can still let the rest ride. And what I'm going to talk about later will help to clarify what do you do with the rest, right? But to those who missed it as well, I want to say, and I know this is probably the larger portion of the audience here, to not be upset. Don't feel like you're never going to make it in crypto or financial markets as a whole. There are 1,000 different opportunities that will come in your lifetime. It's more important to know which opportunities to take, and more important to understand which ones to avoid, to make sure that you don't fall into the consistent traps that seem like great ideas but usually aren't. And meme coins, there are a lot of bad stories, right? This is one of success so far, but it could very well turn into one of ginormous failure in the long run, as so many meme coins eventually and inevitably lead to. So I want to talk about all this as we go throughout today's video. right? So I think we just kind of got the sentimental points out of the way. If you got in, congratulations. If you missed it, don't worry, there will be more opportunities. But I want to go ahead and talk about one kind of negative thing, and then I'll talk about obviously what matters, I think, for a lot of you, which is how to go about trading these things. I just want to bring to your attention, guys, as many of you probably sensed, I've talked about it on the channel, and I think many of you probably have observed it on your own as well, that if you are at all focused on investing in cryptos for their fundamentals, or you are interested in the fundamental sectors of crypto, just know that it is not going to be the top performing category of crypto, and let alone you may very well be more likely to land a position where you're going to buy at an entry and it's going to be at a lower price when you sell it. For anyone here who had a shred of hope that crypto was going to be something fundamentally exciting beyond meme coin speculation, those who maybe been around here since 2017, like myself, I don't wear that as some kind of badge of honor or mean to grandstand by any means, but if you got into the industry for any hopes that it was actually going to help people through DeFi, to really going out there and banking the unbanked, bringing new financial services, challenging the centralized financial system paradigm, you can toss those out of the window. Because at this point, the big thing that stole the show, there's even World Liberty Fi, which is what Trump's kind of affiliated with, which from my understanding is going to be like a DeFi platform, probably offering very similar services to Aave or Compound, kind of those traditional predictable ones, just with this kind of Trump representation. That got some traction, but nowhere near the traction and the price appreciation and the speculation as the official Trump meme. And this, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it just really sits back with me that, man, after more than 7 years of being in this space, this is what we have to show for. Right. Again, I don't want to come across as like bitter or anything, guys. Trust me, I've made more than enough money in crypto. And yes, I just like back in Q1 of 2024 or any other time throughout history, I'm totally fine trading something if I feel I can enter in and sell it at a higher price. Nothing wrong about it. It's the game of markets. Same in stocks, same in commodities, anything else. Crypto is just where the price multiple expansion can happen. But yeah, I think we need to be realistic with ourselves here that the industry is a lot more cutthroat. It's about getting information early. It doesn't really matter what you're buying. It's a matter of buying as early as possible on the next big trend and unloading it once that trend starts to die down in a very short window of time. It's basically become a casino. We can't call it anything other than that. And I think if we tried to, we'd be lying to ourselves, right? So I'm not trying to be all philosophical here, but I think that's a very important standard we need to set here for the future of crypto, which is that there isn't much fundamental going for the space. I think about all the founders who see this right now, who've been working for the last couple of years on projects. And I don't think they're bitter. I think they're just like, wow, okay, maybe I shouldn't be building this awesome DeFi protocol that already they're putting a lot of risk and work into, or maybe I shouldn't be building this crowdfunding platform to support new, awesome, exciting fundamental ideas. No, it's all meme coins now, and that's just the reality of it. And when you can launch meme coin after meme coin, and they immediately get multi-billion-dollar valuations, or you have insider meme coins that get somehow immediate exchange listings, to not just go ahead and play along with that game or just completely step out of the industry seems foolish at this point. And I say that as someone who's been from a trader's perspective and as someone who founded a company in the crypto space before. So that's bittersweet. But at the same time, I understand you guys might still say, hey, Nick, I want to get my own. I want to get my bag. I want to make some money in crypto. How do I go about trading these things, right? So if the focus is meme coins, how do we go about actually making money in these different plays? Well, the first thing I would definitely recommend you guys consider is, if you haven't watched it, watch my video from nearly a year ago, the Ultimate Meme Coin Trading Guide. If you look that up on YouTube or on our YouTube channel, you'll find all the important information about how to actually go about trading meme coins. Funny post. But you'll learn about essentially how to trade these things, how to spot breakouts, how we made some great money in meme coins in Q1 of 2024. I see no problem in trading these things, but the important thing you need to know about, guys, and if you made it this long, if you let me kind of rant or use the timestamps to jump forward, I want to make it clear here that I understand that meme coins are an opportunity. AI agents, you can definitely, if you trade these new narratives right, you can make some great money. But there are a lot of pitfalls to it. There's smart contract risk. There are rug pulls of various different types. You have to set really high standards, and you need to be really glued to the screen when you're trading these things, because things move on a dime. They move very quick in this sector. And when you have to consider all the risks of rug pulling or insiders cashing out or all these things like that, right? Put aside if it's Melania or Trump, or if it would be Joe Biden or Kamala, your favorite celebrity or musician, Hawk Tuah girl, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm here to let you guys know here that there's nothing personal about this. It's about making sure you preserve and protect your capital first and foremost. It's great if you could double your money. It's great if you could triple it or 5x it or 10x it. It sucks when you lose 50%, or worse, you lose everything. That's a very serious matter here. I know some of you might be working with $100. To you, it might be beer money. For some people, it's their life savings, right? So I want to keep that in mind, that I respect that we have such a really great audience here. And I want to talk about how you can go, just kind of give some hints if you don't watch that whole video, about how you can trade these things. So if we go, for example, to the official Trump meme coin on CoinMarketCap, we click on the markets tab, and we come down here to, I'll use Meteora here in this case. You could also use Radium, whatever gives you the most price action, right? As I mentioned earlier, the token launched here like less than $1, right? What we want to do here is, as the chart is getting more and more price action, we want to set in our EMA indicators. So these are exponential moving averages, right? So we're going to go ahead and add these into the chart here and go ahead, set the value for one of them. One of them is already set to 9. We want to set the other one to 21, and we want to set the third one to 50. Okay. Now these moving averages are points in which you can look for buy the dip opportunities in meme coins that are leading forward, that are strong, exhibiting good price action, a lot of momentum, a lot of volume, right? And Trump obviously is one of those. I have no doubt that this could still remain relevant for a while. I have no doubt the valuation could go even more bananas than it is right now. Like, I'm keeping open to that possibility. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but there is the potential for that, knowing how popular Trump is, right? So keeping that in mind here, not to mention other meme coins as well, right? So what we want to do here is take a look at how the moving averages can give us buy the dip opportunities. Now, on something as fast moving and as quick as the president of the US launching a meme coin, you might have to dive into the shorter term time frames, right? The 5 minute, the hourly, right? Essentially speaking, we want to look at these shorter term time frames. Like, for example, right here on the hourly, when we had the first initial pullback from 34 to 24 to 25, when we see price holding in these moving averages here, or holding on top of one of them, as we saw here, for example, the first retest of the line got immediately bought back up, right? This is the kind of sign you want to see when you see accumulation or sideways price action of those moving averages and an initial breakout. That's kind of your cue that this thing has more, room to run, right? And you can also see here, there's a very harsh sell-off here, a lot of sell-side pressure and volume. I think this is when Melania had launched her meme coin, right? You want to be able to see a reclaim of the moving averages and make it support, because if that happens, that's usually your sign you're going to see further price extension. It's not a guarantee, but what it gives you is an ability to buy in a pullback. You'd be entering in here at, say, $50 versus 75, so 33% discount, roughly speaking. And outside of that as well, you have a baseline to work with where you can set a stop of 20% below your entry price. You understand you could lose 20%, but the upside from that point is practically theoretically unlimited, right? I'm not saying you hold it forever, but you could set realistic take profits within, essentially a good way to think about it is if you're risking 20% of your capital, if you could, for example, at a 40%, when you're up 40% of your position, you sell half and you let the rest ride, that's a risk-free position from that point on, right? And you can essentially let it do its thing, right? So that's the really cool thing. You can take out that, either you can take out your initial capital, or you can keep your stop loss, move your stop loss lower. There's lots of different ways to go about playing it. But generally speaking, you can use these moving averages to find great buy the dip opportunities. You don't want to buy when it's extended away from the moving averages. You want to wait for some kind of consolidation, some sell side or distribution pressure, a nice dip, and then you find the opportunity to buy it at a lower price point. All right. And I would say that for all of the major coins. The second thing as well that I do want to emphasize, although this is not going to be a problem with the Trump meme coin, is essentially making sure that you look at the smart contract risk, right? Now on CoinMarketCap, thankfully, Go Plus, or it's a security provider, they basically can give you details on each smart contract and Solana smart contract risk. And you want to make sure that all of that is generally checked off and generally marked as safe, right? In that case, shouldn't have any worries about someone being able to essentially mint a lot of new tokens or be able to rug in some shape or fashion, right? So that's an important thing. Doesn't mean someone with a lot of insider tokens can't just unload and sell, but it's very likely the incentive is not there, especially for something so large like this, for that to happen, right? So keep that in mind. The second thing I want to talk about, don't put all your money into these things, guys. Look, I'm not your financial advisor. You're going to make decisions for yourself at the end of the day, right? If you've got capital to work with, chances are you're an adult who can make decisions for yourself. And I don't want to try to speak down to anyone, but I come here as a friend because there are a lot of people out there who aren't going to tell you this, who are going to say put everything into it. And they will tell you about all the great stories about how people made money in meme coins. They won't tell you about all of the people they've wronged or led down the wrong path to essentially lose everything trying to speculate in crypto markets. There is, for every great story where someone made a 100x return, there are 99 people who lost a lot of money or got outpaced by Bitcoin or the broader market just trying to trade in and out of markets. So just keep that in mind, right? Have fractional exposure. For me, my rule is generally that I don't allocate more than usually 1% to 2%. If I really saw something here like this Trump meme coin that I feel has more security risk to it, less security risk. It's kind of a safer play here, much more liquid, a lot of liquidity here, a lot riding on its success. Then maybe I would bump it up to like 3 or 5%, right? But something that you're willing to lose. Like if I lost 5% of my portfolio, I'm not going to go to bed, not being able to sleep at night, right? Not being able to pay bills, right? I have that cushion and I can assess the risk, and I'm going in with a trading strategy which gives me a given risk of what I can potentially lose and what I can potentially make. And that's favorable enough for me to make a trade, right? So keep that in mind. So those are the first few points here. Again, make sure you have a strategy. Utilize those 4-hour EMAs or some other similar strategy that you've seen works and gives you a framework for risk management. Make sure the smart contract is safe. And the third thing is to make sure that you get in early. Trump and Melania coin at this point might do okay, but we got to start looking for the next meme, because as you saw here from this job, this is a great illustration. This is when Melania launched her token, took a 40% hit. You don't want to be caught holding the bag there. Not to mention, at that point, many people might have been trying to buy at the moving averages there, right? So my main point here is you want to get in early and you want to get out early. And what I mean by that is we got to look for new meme coins. We got to look for new plays. And I'm not here to tell you should go out and buy this one, for example. This is like supposedly what some people are rumoring is going to be the official Baron meme coin. Look, I'm not here to say that at all. What I'm here to say, though, is that you want to keep an eye on newly launched tokens in these trends. You want to watch the price action. If they are pumped up fund contracts, they're usually going to be more predictable because they're launched in a particular format through a bonding curve. So this allows for the launch to be a little bit more fair. And, it's just purely a question of whether or not there are going to be more buyers or sellers, right? So again, keep an eye on like what the next best thing is, because as of at the time of recording and stuff, just a couple hours ago, this thing was at 5 cents, went up to 46 cents, right? Put a couple percentage points of your portfolio in there, time it relatively well, sell after a 10x or after a 5x. Your annualized return for your portfolio is already phenomenal, right? So that's a key thing I just want you guys to keep in mind here. Look for the next big thing here. Keep an eye on the charts. Make sure that you're not just looking at what everyone's already looking at, because you want to find the trend before it gets into the hands of everyone else. That's the whole name of the game here. It's timing. It's having the liquidity ready on your Phantom wallet on your MetaMask if it's an ETH wallet, but in this case, it's going to be Solana most likely, as everything's going through pump.fun. So just to keep that in mind, you want to have liquidity ready. You want to follow all the pages, all the areas in which would be in line with the trend here. In this case, follow all the major personalities, follow their pages, and wait and wait for that announcement. And essentially, you can chase some of those positions. But I would not say with all your money. Don't get caught thinking that you can, refinance your home or take out a home equity loan or something, go out and buy stuff. Don't do stuff like that. Don't trade on borrowed capital. There's already great multiple potential here. Right. And the last thing we want to do is, essentially be in a bad position because of meme coins. So anyways, I know I rambled on a good amount, guys. It's great to see Bitcoin at all-time highs. Talks of the Bitcoin strategic reserve coming into the picture, definitely interesting. But above all, I have to tell you guys that, tread safely out there, right? You guys know I've been around for a while here on YouTube, and I think the only reason we still are very, I think, relevant here on YouTube for a lot of people during good times and bad, through constant bull markets and bear markets, no matter what's going on, is that I always try to do my best to let you guys know that, you have to be safe out there. You have to navigate this environment properly. Crypto, I wish I could have said that crypto is no longer the wild, wild west. It still absolutely is. And it's only gotten more wild over the last couple of years. It's gotten more unpredictable, more random. I heard a friend the other day, I was chatting with, basically label it as it's getting weird. And he's been in crypto about the same time as I have. Couldn't describe it better. It's getting weird. And it's becoming baseless. There's no fundamentals by any means. All the traditional frameworks and metrics people would have looked for and hoped for, those are out of the question. It is purely about price now. And we have to get in line with that. It's a casino. You got to apply strategy to it. And if you can, then you can hopefully make some good money. But don't get caught holding the bag or falling in love with your positions. Realize what they are. Realize who you're up against. Realize who out there is potentially the sell side part of the equation, right? So anyways, guys, I rambled on a good amount here today. Don't lose track as well of the big picture, the ETF inflows, MicroStrategy, all very important stuff. Talks of a Bitcoin strategic reserve. That's what really is going to drive markets. If Bitcoin's not doing well, we can kiss meme coins and all this stuff goodbye. So don't lose sight of that at the end of the day. Hope you guys have a phenomenal day wherever you are, and I'll see you all right back here on the next video. Take care, everyone. And if you enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like. Take care, everyone.
So a big shout out to Dash or Data Dash. That is some excellent information. And it's weird. There's like 200 people watching on Twitter, but not many people watching on YouTube. So I don't know if the YouTube has shadow banned my channel or what. But I'm not getting much traction on YouTube. But it doesn't really matter. We're gonna roll with Twitter, right? Support those who support you. So if YouTube don't want to push the video, I don't care. But I'm just here trying to help you guys understand what is going on. And World Wonder, what is this? Make sure you get lots of Trump coin XRP. It is going to get big coming from the top. And you're right, World Wonders. And I'm definitely got plenty of XRP. I wish I would have kept most of the XRP while it was up, but I did right there. I did get some paper right there. I did get some while it was down as well. But continue to hold and diamond hand, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also to stay current on main events and the coins that are making money, sign up for the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page. And also check out my main man Turbo Toad and the Turbo Toad Turn Up. But let's go back and check. Looks like the market as a whole is green. Looks like the Trump coins pulling back slightly, down 2% in the last hour. But we're still around a billion Market cap up 15% today at $44.17. So it actually came down $1. And this is at resistance at 46. We did hit it earlier on the 15-minute chart. Check the 15-minute chart. What was this? This was Monday. It came down. It's like the resistance slid down, and that's the all-time high. And that line's crooked. I don't know why this line is crooked. But I guess YouTube only wants to promote scammers, right? If you're legitimately trying to help people, they don't want to push your channel. But if you want to set up a Discord and scam people, they definitely want to help you get that out. It's kind of weird, but whatever. YouTube does what YouTube does, right? But we're going to keep it pushing. But this is your main man BTM here. And this is gainers. Let me see if we can go back to Solana. So definitely it's the top coin on the Solana blockchain. And meme coins, it is number 3. And it was up to 9 billion. So now it looks like there's a sell-off, but I think it's going to push back up. I think at some point it's going to flip SHIB. So let me know in the comments, do you agree or disagree? You think it's going to push up and flip SHIB? So there was a short video I wanted to play, but I had to step away for a second. So let me see if I can go back and find that short video real quick. Yeah, I guess I'm not scamish enough for YouTube to promote my video. For YouTube to get me in the algorithm. Let me see here. Let's see what CNBC has to say about the Trump coin.
Talk more about all of this. Joining us now is Anthony Pompliano, professional capital management founder, CEO, crypto guy, great guy, and our last call guest, Anthony. Well, good to see you back on. What do you make of this Trump and Melania coin?
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for having me. Look, we can spend hours talking about all the nuances and complexity here. I think on one hand, we shouldn't be surprised. There's been tons of celebrities and other large brands that have launched these meme coins. And so the president of the United States and Trump are two of the biggest brands in the world. On the other hand, there's a lot of questions about what are they going to do? Who's going to actually make this money? Are there conflicts of interest? And so I think that both of those points are very valid. But one of the things that I've heard online that I think actually is inaccurate is there's tons of people who've been saying, oh, look at the crazy crypto people. Look at how insane they are to be putting their money into this thing. And I just want to remind people that also in the traditional market, the regular stock investors are valuing, DJT at about $7 billion market cap and $4 million of revenue. And so maybe it's actually just Trump as an outlier and his companies or assets or products or services that he's associated with tend to, overperform from a financial perspective more so than any one form factor, whether it's a stock, a meme coin, or anything else.
Anthony, explain it for me real slow, like I'm 5. What are these coins? What are they?
Yeah, the best way that I could think about this is if you think of Berkshire Hathaway, Berkshire is a lot of a good business and a little bit of a meme, right? If you think of Tesla, it's
okay,
like
wait.
50%
Now, Anthony,
good business.
I love you, but I'm going to stop you there. I don't want an analogy to Berkshire Hathaway. I want to, you can analogize it to Bitcoin if you want. I sort of understand that. What are these coins?
Yeah, well, the reason why I start with Berkshire is because Tesla is the next kind of in the step, right? Tesla's about 50% good company, 50% meme. DJT is like 80 or 90% meme, 10% good company.
I see.
And then the final form of this kind of transition is ultimately people just launch the meme and there is no company, right? And I think that this is actually a progression over the last 50 years or so.
But is it
and so you can,
Anthony, I'm trying to understand, tell me from a technological point of view, what are these? Remember the ICO boom? And Trump himself was against that. This was back in 2016, 2017, something like that. So those were initial coin offerings, for instance. Now We've had different kinds, there's stable coins, there's different kinds of protocols, there's different kinds of blockchains. So again, what is this? What are these?
Think of this as a branded coin that are all the same. So if you think about trading cards, obviously there was baseball cards. Then there were these kind of branded trading cards that were digital. Trump actually has launched some of those, and many other brands or companies and celebrities have done them as well. But now what we're seeing is people saying, well, you don't even need uniqueness between the different coins. It is just a asset that is put out there. Now, I should say that, I'm not necessarily condoning this. I didn't necessarily buy it. I don't hold either one of these tokens. But I do think that it's important to pay attention to this, because ultimately what we're seeing the collision of the digital world with brands and a new financialization. And so this financialization, obviously Bitcoin is kind of a digital version of gold. We have seen now open source projects that have started to launch coins and figure out a new way for them to monetize what otherwise was a non-monetizing activity. And now what you're going to see is brands and celebrities do the same thing. The real question is, what does the market ultimately think about the long-term value here? Right. And I think that that's the big question is, if it is just a token that has no business, has no revenue, I think that investors should be cautious and figure out, hey, what is the value over the long run?
And that's kind of the point about what I think, and I don't want to speak for you, Kelly, whatsoever, which is, what is it? What backs it, right? And I guess it's just the same idea as Bitcoin. The idea there's 21 million. Of course, a lot have been lost, so it's not 21 million. You get my point. The whole thing is sort of built on scarcity, and it's got some real value because of that scarcity alone, like a Picasso painting or something, right? There just won't be any more of those things. But, you follow all the hot takes. You look at like Gabe Portnoy over the weekend, right? And Gabe's like, what's this Trump coin? How is it different than a Ponzi scheme? And then he buys Melania, loses some money, right? And he's widely followed and listened. And he's making, by the way, I think, whatever you think of Dave Portnoy, really good points. Like, what is this thing?
Yeah. I mean, look, I do think that there's an element of who's also buying it, right? Obviously institutions and large financial organizations are now buying Bitcoin. I think the Bitcoin is the king of the crypto world, will remain the king of the crypto world, and that's going to be the asset that is accepted in the institutional world. The meme coins are really kind of a retail phenomenon online. Dogecoin is like a 60 or $70 billion asset, I think. It's just a joke. There is no business. There is no cash flow. And so is the market being irrational, or somehow has the internet started to ascribe value to a joke? I don't know. Again, I'm not buying this stuff, but I do think that Trump has this massive brand. If he's able to sell watches, if he's able to sell sneakers, if he's able to sell NFTs, we shouldn't be surprised that he's also able to sell a meme coin, right? And so I do think that the long-term viability of this is what people should be paying attention to. And frankly, we don't know yet, right? It's only been around for 3 days. It's sitting at a $30 billion market cap, which is much higher than anyone thought that it would go originally.
So it's definitely more than what people were thinking it was going to do. So let me know what you guys think about it. Let me see here. I was actually looking for something. I saw a video, but it was short. But now I'm trying to find a video, but I can't find it. That was a newscast. The Economic Ninja, a warning about the Trump meme coin 7 hours ago. Streamed for 14 minutes? What? See what this guy's talking about. A warning.
Hello, everyone. I have a very serious warning for you. If you have purchased or you're thinking about purchasing the Trump or Melania cryptocurrency meme coin, I've got a lot of information about it. I believe that the coins are down 50%. If I am not mistaken, I just saw a news article about it. They're already down 50% off their highs from this weekend. What you need to understand is this coin has no value outside of the fact that you are playing inside of a realm called the greater fool theory. This is actually worse than the tulip mania. And I have to tell you, I'm a Trump fan. I believe he is going to do so many great things for our country, stand up against oligarchs and Rothschilds and all kinds of things, right? I voted for Trump. I love what they're doing. But just like in the last administration, I want to make this very clear. There were some things that all of us went, hey, are you sure about this? I'm not going to name them here. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But the truth is, as a leader, you're only as strong as your advisors, because you can't know everything and do everything all at once. And in the last time, when Trump was president, there were a couple things we all went, whoa, this isn't right. But he was taking lead from a lot of people that now looking back on, I'm sure he would say, I shouldn't have trusted him. But, and this is one of those situations where this is worse than tulip mania, because during the tulip mania, you had a situation where people thought that tulip bulbs were going completely extinct. So why not grab them? And that was their value proposition. They'd be gone. With the Trump coin right now, 200 million of these meme coins, which have zero utility purpose. And this is what I've been warning you about for a long time, well before this coin came out. When you see people like Elon Musk talk about Dogecoin and things like that, or Pepe, and people buy them, you're buying something. The only value is that hopefully they keep hyping them up so that you could sell your coin or your artwork, as a lot of people would say with NFTs, to someone else at a higher price. That's it. There's no value. And right now, there is the ability to mint right under 1 billion of these coins at a higher price. I still can't believe this is happening. This is what I've been warning people about and trying to teach people about. If you want more info on how to buy cryptocurrencies that have real value propositions, real use cases, the ability to make an income off of them, right? By staking, things like that. Bitcoin 101 Accelerator courses down below. These are the things that I warn people about. I do not own any of these. But we're seeing right now the ability, right now, a market cap of $7.8 billion on something that is just like you going and getting a drawing or a painting at Walmart. I'm not joking. And this is not the way a lot of people should be thinking about. I should be investing my money, my hard-earned money, into the cryptocurrency market ahead of what Trump is going to do. More than likely make Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies tax-free, which I completely applaud, which will cause people in America to buy good, solid projects like Bitcoin and XRP. Hopefully XLM will be in there too. But my point being, people don't understand this. They also don't understand the difference between centralized and decentralized networks. There are coins out there like Digibyte that are so decentralized, governments are scared pissless of them. This is the truth. And so everybody's trying to push it off the exchanges while they're trying to hype up what they've already invested in. This is what wealthy people have done since the dawn of time. They buy something and then they push it through their networks way before there is YouTube, saying, hey, this is great. And what ends up happening is they end up selling you their stuff. I don't think this is right. So look, check this out. And we're all entitled to opinions, but let me ask you this. If you understand that this Trump coin means nothing as far as any kind of utility purpose, and the only way anyone's going to make money off of it is by selling it to someone else at a higher price, type 1. Do me a favor, just type 1 down below if you get that. But if you think, no, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I'm not here to insult you, this is why we always do this. Type 2 if you're like, no, this is a great thing. I want this meme coin, all right? This is akin to me, what happened with NFT failure and fallout. And this is not what NFTs were for in the first place. Some picture of some stupid Bored Ape that's now worthless. It's bankrupted a lot of people. We need to teach people how to become wealthy by holding assets that are rare, finite. Look at XRP. There's only so many right now, and every day, a little bit more is destroyed. Every day. That's a value proposition. The fact that banks, central governments need XRP or want to use it to transact in, because if they put their digital currencies on it, they're not going to have to pay like I did when I moved $100 worth of USDT, right? Because it's an Ethereum ERC20 token, and I wanted to send it from one account to the next at $100, $27 was the network fee. That's not what I want. I also was not happy with the speed or lack thereof compared to other cryptocurrency projects like Digibyte and XRP. All right. Now, this video, as I'm repeating or talking about currencies, digital currencies, this is not me saying you should go out and buy them just willy-nilly. But something like the Trump coin is very dangerous. Now, Anthony Scaramucci, I believe, is quite intelligent when it comes to this. And so we're going to use his words. He just spoke at Davos about these coins, okay? This is what I want you to say. It's out of Yahoo Finance. Trump and Melania coin, Melania, hopefully I always mispronounce things, sorry. Coins are gambling tokens. This comes from Anthony Scaramucci. He said the new meme coins from President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump could leave retail investors in a bad place. It's a gambling token, he said. It's a meme coin. Comes from Anthony Scaramucci telling Yahoo Finance at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. Our society is always going to have gambling. Our society is always going to have smoking and alcohol. But he's the leader of our country, and he does represent something to the rest of these countries. At least the institution of the presidency once did. So I don't like it. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to tell you right now, I completely agree with these words from Anthony Scaramucci. Okay. I do not believe this is the place for meme coins to be popping out and distracting you from good projects, hardworking projects that are out there that have multiple value propositions. Okay, this is not the time to be gambling. And the person that emailed me this, that he bought this coin, is a very influential person and means great. And we talk all the time about cryptocurrencies, and he asked me questions. And this is one of those things where, look, I've got a background in cryptocurrency. I'm not messing around here when we're talking. This is a serious video. This isn't me sitting on a tricycle. I want to see you get wealthy. Think about this. Bitcoin, only 21 million available, right, out there forever. You've got the value proposition of the adoption curve. More and more people every day are hearing about it. And finally, like a friend of mine going, you know what? It's been a long time. You've been telling me about this. Screw it. I'm going to start an account and I'm going to throw a couple $100 in, right? The adoption is growing. That's one value proposition. Second value proposition is that you can hold it and it's permissionless. You can send money. Think about this. If you need to go and wire money tomorrow from one account to another, you got to go down to your bank and you got to ask them permission. I know you don't look at it like that, but multiple times I went to JP Morgan Chase and tried to wire funds from my bank account to my cryptocurrency account, whether it be Gemini, Coinbase, Uphold, any of those accounts, and they stop it. They flag it. They go, oh, it's fraudulent. And I go, wait a minute. That is my verified account. I have done over 20 some odd wires to the exact same account. What are you doing thinking that it's fraudulent? Meaning I have to ask permission. Then I got to go back and beg them. Can you please unfreeze my account? This has happened multiple times. Bitcoin is permissionless. I can send it anywhere I want to whoever I want at whatever time. That's a value proposition, right? So another value proposition besides those coins is that you have the ability to be able to get an interest rate on a lot of these, like Ethereum. You know, RLUSD, a stable coin that was put out by XRP. It sits on the XRP network. It's a stable coin pegged 1-for-1 with US dollars, meaning that the government authorized this and said, Ripple, you have to, every time you mint one of these, you've got to have $1 or $1 equivalent, meaning, something in the bank, like a US Treasury bond, before you mint those, right? So now you know they're backed 1-for-1. This ain't a joke. There's no fractional reserve here. That's a value proposition. And knowing that every time you move one of these, because a lot of people are saying, hey, I'm going to just buy RLUSD, put them in my account, whether it be Uphold, Coinbase, any of these, and they're going to pay me 3, 4, 5, 6% on my money. Again, another value proposition. But every time you move one of those, you got to use XRP to move it. Yet another value proposition. But the meme coins have nothing. And I don't want to see you in 2025 when all these, while you're being distracted, hey, look at a meme coin. Bitcoin, XRP, and all these other things with true value are being sucked up by Wall Street. I want to ask you, type yes or no. Do you believe hedge funds are out buying the Trump coin right now? Just do me a favor. And I'm telling you, you guys know, I voted for Trump. Think it's great. He's going to do a lot of great things. Going to be amazing, right? But there's some things you just got to go, hey, I want to buy a Picasso. There's a Picasso out there floating around that I've been thinking about purchasing, right? I got to make that phone call. And I'm going to go and put it on loan with a museum. This is something I've been thinking about a lot lately, right? What's my value proposition? Well, Picasso's dead. He ain't out there, pushing out more Picassos out on an exchange, all right? Everyone has to have a true value proposition, but the truth is, Right now, a lot of people are being confused, and that's why I think it's important. If you're part of Ninja Nation, you're prepared and you're not scared. Well, part of being prepared is having understanding and knowledge, right? When you have truth behind you, you know, a lot of people can hold you back, but they can only hold you back for so long. And I don't want to see you buying these coins. And can they go up? Heck yeah. Elon Musk tomorrow can go do a post about this coin or Pepe or Dogecoin. With Doge, you can print those into infinity. Yet it's one of the most expensive market caps out there, right? And hey, truth is, Australian government raided an exchange I had with a bunch of Dogecoin with SWAT team members and guns, and now they won't give me my stuff back, and it's been 8 years. I've got millions and millions and millions of dollars in Dogecoin. Yeah, I've learned lessons the hard way. I don't want you to learn these. This is why I did all the fundamentals behind trading or purchasing, investing in cryptocurrencies. And that's my goal, is to watch you only win in 2025. So let me ask you.
Okay, guys, there's like tons of confusion going on, but he is right, right? The Trump coin might be a distraction, but why would you not get in and make money and then move over and buy other currencies, right? Why would you not want to get in something that makes money and then move around to something else with the money you made, right? There's a lot of weird stuff going on, a lot of distractions, but the reason they are distracting you is because they are wanting people to go this way and that way, right? They're trying to manipulate you, right? They want to control the masses. They want to have you going down rabbit holes and buying the wrong things. So when the right things come up, your money is locked up and you lost it. Stay right there, bud. Cops are on the way. The gig is up. Okay, that's weird because the cops actually live next door. So I'm not 100% sure what you guys keep talking about reported and the police. I didn't was unaware that something illegal is going on here. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. But we're gonna keep screening. That's what I'm saying, dude. What are you talking about? Yeah, I was wondering that too, especially with this other guy talking about the police are informed. I didn't know it was breaking the law, actually, but that's pretty interesting. But either way, I'm just trying to get information out to people so they don't lose out on an opportunity. Like I was reading on another forum and somebody was like, SHIB Inu is going to $1. And I was like, if you look at the tokenomics, it is impossible for SHIB to get to $1 because the circulating supply is too high. That's why SHIB has a burn mechanism. Guys, you have to know what you're talking about, right? You have to understand what's going on. You have to be aware of the crypto market, right? How things work, what you're investing in, and what you hold. And I've been getting calls and people texting me all day, every day about the Trump coin. And I'm telling them now it's probably too late to get in, right? Maybe if you got in Friday or Saturday, it would be profitable. But it doesn't make sense to get in. Like I tell everybody all day on my channel and on my Twitter page. It doesn't make sense to buy when things are green, right? You don't want to buy anything when it's up here. You want to get in when it's down here, when you can still have room to go up here. This is the all-time high at 78, 75, 72. You don't want to get in when it's in the 40s because there's not a lot of room to get back to 70. You want to get in when it was in the 20s, 30s, and below, right? You still got room to make money. And if you can see here, it's only a matter of time, right? People are panicking, talking about it's too late, the whales are gone. Apparently, somebody's still buying it. I don't understand where all this weird FOMO and pandemonium's coming from. And people are spreading so much misinformation and uh, FUD and just weird information about these cryptocurrencies. If you don't want to get them, don't get them. But don't. Let me see. Where is that? I thought I had this website. Where was it? Okay, here we go. But yeah, don't scare other people, right? If they want to invest their money, it's a free country. Like he mentioned, if you want to buy something, there's nothing keeping you from buying it, right? Like you don't have to contact the bank and the bank telling you it's a scam or it's not a scam. And then you have to deal with the bank about releasing your money, which I always thought was super shady, right? The bank is nervous about crypto. The bank doesn't want crypto because they know once crypto is regulated, a lot of these banks are going to go out of business because people are going to take their money out of banks and put it fully into crypto. So the bank is spreading FUD about you not wanting to get in crypto because crypto is a scam. Crypto's not safe. Crypto enables, here's Trump. Crypto enables, doesn't support our platform yet. Oh, wow. Crypto enables what? Human trafficking? Newsflash. The bank enables human trafficking. The bank has been doing it for decades, right? Only thing different from the bank and crypto is you don't have a lot of red tape. You can do what you want to with the money. You don't have to go to the bank and ask them to transfer it. You transfer it by yourself. There's nobody holding your hand with it, and there's nobody earning money. That's the biggest thing about the bank. Nobody is earning money on your money. The interest you make on your crypto goes to you versus the bank is earning interest on your money, but they're telling you crypto's not safe because they're not going to earn anything on your crypto. So now they're rushing to create a backup plan, which a lot of these legislators, uh, representatives, and senators are in the pockets of the bank. So they can't go along with crypto because the lobbyists, which are funded by banks, don't want you to take your money out of the bank, right? You can clearly see Trump coin is right here. AI 16Z Megals. Moby, I never heard of most of these guys. There's my main man Turbo, Mog, Meow Coin, Bonk. Uh, haven't heard of either. This MLG, hadn't heard of that one. This guy, USA Coin, which a lot of people were talking about, which is crashing like a big dog. Andy, what is that everybody's talking about? Hoppy? I don't even see Hoppy on here. Okay, memes. I got in, got out of, didn't do much. Bone, Elon. I'm looking for Hoppy. I don't see it, actually. It's weird because it's a meme coin. Why is it not on here? But as you see, Trump is new to the game. And when you're new, there's lots of questions about what you're doing and if it is safe, right? And he mentioned NFTs, which was big, and then it kind of disappeared, and then it kind of came back, and now it's kind of it's sitting there, right? Let's see what the latest is on Trump's. Yeah, I think 99 billion is not a whole lot for Trump token, if you really want to know the truth of the matter. Let's see what the top is. Not Breaking news: Trump addresses Trump. What? For the first, he actually said something. Shut the front door.
Benefited. I don't know where it is. I don't know much about it other than I launched it. I heard it was very successful. I haven't checked. Is it today?
You made a lot of money, sir.
How much?
Several $1 billion, it seems like, in the last several days.
Several billion. That's peanuts for these guys. Benefited. I don't know where it is. I don't know much about it other than
Imagine that.
Your crypto coin the other day. Do you intend to continue selling products that benefit yourself personally while you're president?
well, I don't know if it benefited. I don't know where it is. I don't know much about it other than I launched it. I heard it was very successful. I haven't checked it. Where is it today?
You made a lot of money, sir.
How much?
Several $1 billion, it seems like, in the last several days.
Several billion. That's peanuts for these guys.
Crypto coin the other day. Do you intend to continue selling products that benefit yourself personally while you're president?
Well, I don't know if it benefited. I don't know where it is. I don't know much about it other than I launched it. I heard it was very successful. I haven't checked it. Where is it today?
You made a lot of money.
Of course, he hasn't checked it. Of course, he doesn't know anything about it. Who the heck is Ross Upright? Right. And of course, Trump wouldn't know anything about it. So I don't know it down. Get on his homework with the kids. I don't know much about Trump meme coin. So now that he's admitted it, let's see what happens with the price action. But he did say 9 billion's nothing with these guys. So imagine, since he has admitted there's a Trump coin, things are gonna get crazy. Let's check the bubbles real quick to see what's going on. Of course, right? That came out what, a minute ago, 10 minutes ago? Watch the price action over the evening. But I don't want to hold you all night. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Maybe they may actually push my videos on YouTube. But if not, the Twitter fam is here. So thanks for your support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you could hit your main man up with a super chat. But either way it go, they can't hold me back. We are here and we are live. Thanks for joining. And as always, it's your main man BTM here. Let's continue to look and research and let me know what you are finding. And let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. Miner out.